Max Cutlass, a mild-mannered librarian, had always considered his life rather ordinary. He spent his days shelving books, organizing ancient scrolls, and occasionally dusting off forgotten tomes. His world revolved around the quiet hum of the library, the smell of old parchment, and the comforting weight of knowledge. But one fateful afternoon, as the sun dipped low on the horizon, something extraordinary happened. Max was sipping his chamomile tea, lost in a particularly dense volume on eldritch spells, when a warp pipe materialized right in the middle of his cozy living room. The pipe was made of polished brass, adorned with intricate engravings that seemed to shift and writhe like living creatures. Max blinked, convinced he'd fallen asleep over his book. But no, the warp pipe was very much real. Its mouth yawned open, revealing a swirling vortex of colors, a mesmerizing blend of cerulean blues, emerald greens, and fiery reds. It beckoned him, promising adventure beyond the mundane. Curiosity got the better of Max. He set down his teacup, adjusted his spectacles, and stepped into the pipe. The world twisted around him, and suddenly he was no longer in his quaint little cottage. Instead, he found himself standing on a grassy hill, surrounded by mushrooms. Not just any mushrooms. These were houses, complete with wooden doors, tiny chimneys, and smoke puffing out from their spores. Max's jaw dropped. "Well, this is unexpected," he muttered. The mushroom houses were inhabited by peculiar creatures. There was Toadstool Tom, a portly fellow with a mushroom cap for a hat, who welcomed Max with a toothy grin. Tom explained that this was the realm of Fungaria, a magical land where fungi ruled supreme. The warp pipe had connected their worlds, and Max was now an unwitting guest. Later, Max explored Fungaria, marveling at the flora and fauna. The mushroom houses were damp. Max stayed with Mossy Mabel, a mushroom lady who brewed tea from dewdrops. Her home had a roof made of mushroom caps, and the furniture was carved from tree bark. Max slept on a bed of moss, calmed by the distant hum of Goombas. But Fungaria wasn't all whimsy and wonder. There were dangers too, to be continued.